Yo, what's up, man? I'm like totally chilling in my room. The window's open, so you're gonna get some ambient sounds. And my name's Bailey, and welcome to Rambling Away 3. I'm eating a brownie. It's a homemade brownie, so it's good for you. Chocolatey, but it's good for you. It's homemade. We're gonna play some Rocket League because I haven't played it in a while, so I want to see if I'm bad. I hope to God not, because I used to be really good at this. This is the first time I'm gonna just kick the table that the mic's set up on, but is this nice for people to hear me chewing? Wow, this has changed a bit. Why did it? Okay, so I don't remember my car looking like this. That's slightly worrying to start with. Then again, I think I'm going to be unranked because Season 3 just ended, I think, so Season 4 is on now. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about Rocket League. I left the match. It was nice of him. I'm here to talk about the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I'm here to talk about that because, and you're probably wondering, why aren't you saying Zelda like everybody else does? Because, I scored an own goal. The reason why I haven't, nice shot, thanks. It was a great pass, to be honest. The reason I'm not sharing some Zelda, although I have been playing it, it is good. It took me a while to find a copy, but it's good. Yeah, basically, I am now not gonna play a Nintendo game on my channel. I don't think. I thought it was a bit ridiculous that. Okay, so everyone knows about the thing about Nintendo games now. I think everyone's clued up about it. I think. Oh god, I can't concentrate on the game. Okay, everyone already knows the sort of Nintendo will claim your video thing, and I was expecting that. I was expecting the thing to come through. I just wasn't expecting the claim to go through before the video was uploaded. So it was still processing. Okay, it was still processing. The publishing button hadn't been pressed, and I had an email come through, saying, this has been claimed. This has been claimed. I got 4 claims to a video that hadn't technically been uploaded yet, and that kind of annoyed me. I was expecting the claims because that's what Nintendo do, but I really wasn't expecting it to come before it uploaded, so that annoyed me for the beginning. And that was Mario Kart 8, and that's on the Wii U, so I didn't think they'd have, and so it got me thinking, well, if they're still going to be really strict about Wii U titles, how are they going to be regarding when I upload Zelda? And, because they took the whole story mode out of Smash Bros. 4 because someone had leaked a picture from it. That's, to me, still is slightly ridiculous. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to talk about the Switch. I'm going to give some opinions on it. I'm going to give some opinions on 1-2-Switch. I'm going to give some opinions on Zelda as well. I haven't played a lot of Zelda. I've played enough to give an opinion on it. The reason why this video has taken so long to come out is because, well, I just procrastinated, really. I was very meh about making a video about the Switch, because I think everyone's done it. I wanted to put my own opinion behind it, and that is that a review of the Switch is absolutely ridiculous for the reason that it's been out for less than a month, and so how can you give a proper judgment on the system? You can't. You really can't. But you can give first impressions, which is, if I ever do reviews, I only do first impressions. Really, I give, for example, when I review music, I do it after 1 or 2 listens because I like the opinion to be immediate. I don't want it to be overthought. I don't want my opinions to slightly change because I've overthought some of my criticisms, or because I've overthought some of my positives about a track. So I applied the same thing to the Switch. My opinion hasn't changed since I made my opinion on it, actually. I don't think about it, I just enjoy it. I got into a thing today, actually, with somebody that watches my channel occasionally, I think. I still like him. I'm not going to, because he doesn't particularly like the Switch launch, I'm not going to disband him and hate the guy. It's all opinions, and I fully agree with his opinions, actually, about the fact that there's 2 games on it, really, at launch, physical media, or 3 if you count Bomberman, but I don't think anyone's counting Bomberman, because, I mean, it's never in stock and no one has it. So there's technically 3 games at launch, if you want to be that kind of guy. 1-2 Switch is a fantastic party game. It's brilliant. I'm going to talk about 1-2 Switch briefly because there's not a lot you can say about it. Just play it. If a buddy has a Switch like me, I'm happy to play it with somebody because it's brilliant. It's probably the best party game I've played in a long time that's completely original. I'm not going to say it's the best party game because Mario Party exists. I've never been a fan of those, but Mario Party exists, and it's a bit difficult to beat that, some of the early ones. That's for sure. So, but in terms of an original concept, it's one of the better ones. It should have been bundled with the Switch. But I'm tired of saying that having that opinion and saying that comment, because it's not going to change anything. They're going to start bundling 1-2 Switch with it all of a sudden. So, why continue to say it? One of the, the other things is there is no major bundles, which is weird. I thought there would be a Zelda bundle. It doesn't have to be a specific, a console variation. Just a package with Zelda in it for a slightly reduced price. Zelda is expensive as it is. 60 quid for Switch games is beyond warranted. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints with Nintendo as a whole on the Switch thing, because I feel like I'm talking about it like a rational human being talks about the Switch. There's generally nothing wrong with it as a system. Its accessories, and by accessories I mean the dock. I hate the dock. The Switch to me is a handheld system. I've put it in the dock twice. The dock is back in the box. I'm not touching it until I get a new version of the dock that doesn't scare the death out of me when I am about to place my £300 tablet in its proprietary thing. I'm not going through that torture every time I want to play on the TV, and it's not worth it, because I feel like, and this sounds incredibly weird, I played 1-2 Switch on the TV first, and then I played it tabletop mode with my friend. I actually took the Switch out and I took it to a friend, and we both laughed our asses off, because it is that sort of game, and that's my point. 1-2 Switch is great. It's two 20-year-old males really enjoyed it and had fun with it. To sort of reenact the Harry Potter and Voldemort scene from Deathly Hallows is fun. You can't escape that feeling. It's fun. The game is fun. The system provokes a bit of fun, I think. So anyway, the system itself, I've got one complaint, and that's the dock. Its launch lineup, actually, I'm very impressed with it. One party game that's really good. One party game that's really good. Zelda, which is a 100-hour thing if you're really going to pay attention to it. Other than that, people are just complaining for no reason, in my opinion. The FPS drops, I've noticed more in FIFA on the PS4 than I have Zelda on the Switch. That's personal. What's happened with my gameplay anyway. I've not noticed any slowdowns. I think the update fixed some of that performance-wise. Otherwise, I've had flawless experience with Zelda. The weapon breaking thing is completely arbitrary to me, and I don't think it's a massive complaint. The Switch looks nice, it feels nice, the Joy-Cons are good, very good. HD Rumble is great, I don't care what anybody says, it is great, it works, and it feels great. Now, I feel like I feel like I've covered it. I don't think there's a lot I can say about Zelda that everyone else hasn't said. It's really good. I haven't had enough time with it, but it's really good. I've had a life to live and jobs to find, but it's really good. Zero complaints with Zelda at all. I think it's flawless. I think it's a 10 out of 10 game. I really do. I think it's the perfect game to launch a system with. Would I have liked to have tried the Wii U version? Maybe. Positive. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I've got the Switch version, so that's all I need. And I think it's brilliant. So yeah, that's the Switch talked about. I think that's it done. There was other things I wanted to talk about. I know there was, but I can't remember what it was now. I sort of got the Switch out of the way immediately, really quickly. I also want to continue to talk about Nintendo. So don't expect a Switch video from me until Nintendo releases a dock version 2. It's just not worth it. Also, stuff for the new thing I'm doing is progressing. I have a list of people I'm going to send formal. I got a message. I've got a list of people I'm going to send formal invites out to, and we'll see how that progresses. It's a short rambling way, I think. I don't know. Probably is actually probably about 6 or 7 minutes. But I don't really have a lot to talk about. Things are okay at the minute, so I could shamelessly plug my blog again, but I don't think that's worth it.